from the 2023 NHAA Naturopathic Symposium. Joining us is the amazing Rhiannon Hardingham, naturopath, and also presenter here this weekend. Rhiannon, I would love to hear a little bit about your presentation today.
Thanks, Emma. Today I presented on perimenopause with the fabulous Sandra Villella, and we really focused on a few aspects of perimenopause that maybe are not so routinely considered. So instead of just looking at hot flushes, we looked at migraines associated with menopause. I really liked to look at the histamine component of that, and we spoke about the influence of estrogen fluctuations on that symptom. We spoke about cognition deficits that occur with perimenopause, of course, and we also spoke about perimenopausal premenstrual syndrome. So we really honed in on those three areas.
What I love is that perimenopause is now being widely discussed. I feel like it's an area of conversation that I'm hearing more from my patients, more when I'm in the queue at the supermarket. The conversation is just getting louder and louder.
Yeah.
So why do you think that is?
It's so great, isn't it? And I feel lucky that as a 44, nearly 45-year-old, that it just happens to be right on cue for my personal benefit. And I don't know. I mean, it must be, it's in the zeitgeist, isn't it? And it must be, it's without maybe sounding too extreme or maybe sounding too extreme, it's probably part of this whole Me Too movement and really reclaiming women's health and female autonomy. And from my perspective, from the practitioners that we know, there's just so many of us in this age group and in this cohort who have both a personal and professional interest. So naturopathically, I think it's the hot topic at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah, I've got to say, I personally am gaining from the wisdom that you're all sharing. So
yeah.
Thank you for that.
Right.
Any last words you'd like to share?
Just that naturopathically there's so much that we can do for this patient group. The risks for them are not just the acute symptoms that they experience at the time, but we can significantly benefit their long-term health outcomes, cardiovascular, bone density, cognitively. Personally for me, with a strong family history of dementia, the cognitive management is a key consideration. There's so much we can do. But the evidence shows that we have to start early and we have to be quite proactive about it. We can't just sit by and watch, let it go until it's too late. Got to start as early as you can.
Wise words there. And one last question. What have you enjoyed the most about this weekend? I mean, I've just loved getting together with familiar faces, face to face.
Yes, I mean, that's the best thing I think about this conference in particular is how social it is. The gala last night was a lot of fun. What happens at the gala stays at the gala though. And Rachel's talk yesterday, fantastic as always. And my colleague Sage King, who I know you've spoken to, did an excellent presentation. So many great speakers, so much great content, learning and having a great time at the same time. Amazing.
What more could you want from a weekend, right?
Exactly.
Well, tune in next Wednesday where I'll bring you another interview from the 2023 NHAA Naturopathic Symposium.